If you have old coins and are thinking about selling them, you've come to the right place. Make sure to watch this video till the end, because we will tell you the prices of these coins, provide valuable information about them, and explain how you can sell them. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, make sure to do so now. We regularly upload videos about coins that will help you get the best value for your collection. If you are also a fan of old coins and have collected many of them, then this video is going to be very interesting for you. We will tell you the history of these coins, their value, and how and where you can sell them. Many websites and online dealers buy these coins, and their worth can reach millions of dollars. However, this happens when a coin meets the demand, and its value is determined accordingly. Nickel is part of the long-running Jefferson nickel series, which began in 1938, designed by Felix Schlag. This coin features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, accompanied by the inscriptions "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1961. The reverse showcases Jefferson's Monticello estate, along with the denomination 5 cents, the country name United States of America, and the Latin motto E pluribus unum out of many, one. This design has remained largely unchanged, except for modifications in 2004 to 2006, and minor refinements over the years. The 1961 Jefferson nickel was produced at two U.S. mint facilities, Philadelphia No Mint Mark and Denver D Mint Mark. No nickels were struck in San Francisco that year. The total mintage for the Philadelphia Mint was 76,668,244, while the Denver Mint produced 229,342,760 coins, making the 1961D much more common. Despite this high production, well-struck examples, particularly those with the full steps FS designation, are significantly rarer and command higher values. This coin was struck in the standard 75% copper and 25% nickel alloy, a composition used for most Jefferson nickels except for the wartime silver nickels, 1942 to 1945, which contained 35% silver. The 1961 nickel does not contain silver, meaning its value is primarily based on collector demand, condition, and rarity rather than intrinsic metal content. Over time, many examples have suffered wear, making high-quality, uncirculated specimens increasingly desirable among numismatists. In circulated condition, most 1961 Jefferson nickels are worth only their face value 5 cents or slightly more. A fine F12 to extremely fine XF40 coin may be worth $10.10 to $10.50, while about uncirculated AU50 to AU58 examples might range from $10.50 to $20.00. In mint state MS grades, values increase, with MS60 to MS6 for nickel fetching $10 to $50. Coins graded MS65 can command $100 to $200, while a high grade MS to 66 may be worth $500 to $1,000. The rarest MS to 67 coins are extremely valuable and can sell for $30,000 or more, depending on demand. A key factor in determining a 1961 Jefferson nickel's value is whether it possesses the full steps FS designation. This refers to the sharpness of Monticello's steps on the reverse. Many nickels from this era were weakly struck, leading to incomplete step details. A full steps nickel is one where at least 5 full steps, ideally 6, are completely visible without breaks. Due to strike issues, full steps examples are significantly rarer than regular strikes and are in high demand among collectors. For 1961 full steps nickels, MS65 FS, $500, $1,500, MS66 FS, $3,000, $6,000, MS67 FS extremely rare, $20,000 plus. Additionally, some 1961 Jefferson nickels feature errors or varieties that can increase their value. While no major double-die varieties have been widely recognized for this year, minor errors such as off-center strikes, die cracks, or repunched mint marks RP can make a coin more desirable. Collectors often seek out unique minting anomalies, and error coins can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on their rarity and demand. Grading services like PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service and NGC Numismatic Guarantee Company use a 70-point grading scale, where MS70 represents a flawless coin. Getting a coin graded can help authenticate its quality and increase its marketability. If you suspect your 1961 Jefferson nickel is in exceptional condition or has full steps, Professional grading may be worth considering. Jefferson nickels remain one of the most widely collected U.S. coins, and the 1961 issue, while common in lower grades, presents a challenge for collectors seeking high-quality specimens. Many numismatists enjoy assembling complete date-hand mint mark sets, while others focus on acquiring high-grade or full-steps examples. Although the 1961 nickel is still occasionally found in circulation, most examples show heavy wear and are of little numismatic value. The Denver Mint produced significantly more nickels than the Philadelphia Mint, making Philadelphia minted coins slightly scarcer. However, due to the overall high mintage, neither issue is particularly rare in circulated condition. Over time, as more coins become lost or worn, uncirculated specimens will become increasingly difficult to find, potentially increasing their value. The absence of proof coins in 1961 also makes well-struck business strikes more desirable to collectors. The U.S. Mint did not produce proof nickels from 1961 to 1964, as proof production was temporarily halted to address coin shortages. As a result, high-quality 1961 nickels with strong details are especially valued by collectors. For those interested in collecting Jefferson nickels, the 1961 issue offers an affordable entry point. Beginners can easily obtain circulated examples at minimal cost, while advanced collectors may focus on finding full steps, specimens or high-grade uncirculated coins. The Jefferson nickel series remains a favorite among collectors due to its long history, accessibility, and variety of rare issues. If you have a 1961 Jefferson nickel, it's essential to evaluate its condition carefully. Examine Jefferson's hair details, Monticello steps, and the overall luster of the coin. If your nickel appears uncirculated or shows strong details, it may be worth submitting to a grading service for authentication, while lower-grade coins may only be worth a few cents. High-grade and full-steps examples carry historical significance, both in terms of its numismatic value and its place in American coinage history. While most 1979 Roosevelt dimes are common and still circulate today, some variations and minting errors make certain specimens valuable to collectors. This article will explore the history, minting process, specifications, varieties, errors, grading, and investment potential of the 1979 Roosevelt dime in great detail. Whether you're a casual collector, an investor, or simply someone interested in coins, this guide will provide a complete understanding of this particular dime. Historical background of the Roosevelt dime. Before diving into the 1979 edition specifically, it is essential to understand why the Roosevelt dime was introduced. The dime was redesigned in 1946, the year after Franklin D. Roosevelt's passing, to honor his contributions to the country, particularly his role in the founding of the March of Dimes. The March of Dimes was established to combat polio, a disease Roosevelt himself battled. Prior to the Roosevelt dime, the U.S. dime featured the Mercury winged Liberty head, designed from 1916 to 1945. The Roosevelt dime replaced this design and has remained in use ever since, making it one of the longest-running U.S. coin designs. 1979 Roosevelt dime specifications. Every coin has specific measurements and metal compositions, and the 1979 Roosevelt dime is no exception. Metal composition: 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel. Weight: 2.7 grams. Diameter: 17.91 millimeters. Thickness: 1.35 millimeters. Edge: reeded. Designer: John Arsenic. These specifications have remained consistent for Roosevelt dimes since 1965, when the U.S. Mint transitioned from 90% silver dimes to a copper-nickel clad composition due to rising silver prices. Minting and production of the 1979 Roosevelt dime. The 1979 Roosevelt dime was struck at 3 different U.S. Mint facilities. 1. Philadelphia Mint. No mint mark. 697,920,000 coins minted. 2. Denver Mint. D mint mark. 546,930,000 coins minted. 3. San Francisco Mint. S mint mark. Proof coins. 3,677,175 coins minted. Philadelphia and Denver Mint dimes were intended for general circulation, while the San Francisco Mint produced special proof dimes, exclusively for collectors. One of the most significant factors affecting the value of a 1979 Roosevelt dime is its mint mark. Coins from the San Francisco Mint, especially the type to clear as proof, can be worth significantly more than their face value. 1979S proof dime, Type 1 versus Type 2. The 1979S Roosevelt proof dime has two distinct varieties. Type 1 filled S, the S mint mark appears blurry or filled in due to the minting process. Type 2 clear S, the S mint mark is sharply defined and well struck. The Type 2 clear S proof is rarer and more valuable than the Type 1 variety. Collectors actively seek out the Type 2 version due to its scarcity. Common errors and varieties of the 1979 Roosevelt dime. Mint errors can significantly impact a coin's value. Some of the most notable errors found on 1979 Roosevelt dimes include 1. Off-center strikes. Occurs when the coin is struck incorrectly, causing the design to be misaligned. The greater the off-center percentage, for example, 50% off-center with a visible date, the higher the value. 2. Double die errors. A doubling effect on certain parts of the design, usually on the date, lettering, or Roosevelt's profile. Double die errors can fetch high prices, especially in uncirculated condition. 3. Clipped planchet errors. A portion of the coin appears cut off due to a defective blank planchet. Value depends on the severity and rarity of the clipping. 4. Missing clad layer. If the nickel layer is missing, the coin may appear reddish, exposing its copper core. This error is rare and sought after by collectors. Grading and value of the 1979 Roosevelt dime. Grading plays a crucial role in determining a coin's worth. Coin grading is done on a scale from per P1 to mint state MS70 for regular strikes, and from proof PR60 to PR70 for proof coins. Estimated values by grade. Circulated condition, 10 cents, 30 cents. Uncirculated MS65 plus, $2, $10. 1979S proof Type 1 filled S, $1, $5. 1979S proof Type 2 clear S, $10, $50 plus. Higher grade specimens, especially in MS67 or better, can command even higher prices. Coins certified by PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, with high grades or error varieties can sell for premiums. Investment potential of the 1979 Roosevelt dime. Most 1979 Roosevelt dimes are common and will never be worth much over face value. However, certain types, like the 1979S, Type 2 proof or high-grade, mint state coins, are excellent collectibles and investments. Key factors influencing investment potential include 1. Condition. Higher grade examples retain better long-term value. 2. Errors and varieties. Coins with unique mint errors are rare and highly collectible. 3. Market trends. Demand for Roosevelt dimes remains steady, but collector interest fluctuates. For long-term investment, proof coins and high-grade specimens are the best choices. How to buy and sell 1979 Roosevelt dimes. If you're interested in collecting or investing in 1979 Roosevelt dimes, consider these tips. Buying tips. Purchase from reputable dealers, auctions, or certified sellers. Look for PCGS and GC certified coins for authenticity and grade assurance. Be wary of altered or clean coins, as they lose value. Buying tips. Purchase from reputable dealers, auctions, or certified sellers. Look for PCGS and GC certified coins for authenticity and grade assurance. Be wary of altered or clean coins, as they lose value. Selling tips. Get your coin graded if it's in mint condition or has an error. Sell through eBay, coin shows, numismatic auctions, or online dealers. Compare market prices before selling to ensure a fair deal. The 1979 Roosevelt dime may be a common coin in circulation, but it still holds numismatic interest, especially for those seeking proof variations, error coins, or high-grade specimens. While most examples are worth only face value, the 1979S, Type 2 proof and rare mint errors, can be valuable additions to a coin collection. For collectors and investors, understanding the nuances of this coin mint marks, errors, grading, and market trends can help in making informed buying and selling decisions. Whether you're searching for a perfect proof coin or a unique error, the 1979 Roosevelt dime remains a fascinating piece of American U.S. numismatic history, as it was among the first dimes to feature the P mint mark from the Philadelphia Mint. Prior to 1980, Philadelphia minted dimes did not have a mint mark, making this year a key moment in the series. This change was implemented to standardize mint marks across all U.S. coinage and help collectors identify where a coin was produced. Made from a copper-nickel-clad composition, the 1980 Roosevelt dime continued the tradition of non-silver, dimes that began in 1965. The shift from 90% silver to a copper-nickel blend was necessary due to rising silver prices in the early 1960s. By using a copper core with a nickel outer layer, the U.S. Mint was able to maintain the dime's familiar appearance while significantly reducing production costs. The coin measures 17.91 millimeters in diameter and weighs 2.268 grams. It has a thickness of 1.35 millimeters and features a reeded edge, which was originally designed to prevent people from shaving small amounts of metal off the coin when it was made of silver. Despite no longer containing precious metals, the reeded edge remains a signature feature of the Roosevelt dime. Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco each produced the 1980 Roosevelt dime, but only the San Francisco Mint struck proof coins. These proof dimes were intended for collectors and were made with special dies and polished blanks to create a mirror-like surface. The sharp details and frosted features of proof coins make them highly desirable among numismatists. Coins minted in Denver and Philadelphia were produced for general circulation, and as a result, most exhibit varying degrees of wear. A circulated 1980 dime typically holds little value beyond its face value unless it possesses a rare error or an unusually high-grade condition. However, uncirculated examples, especially those graded MS-65 or higher, can be worth several dollars or more to collectors. One of the factors that determine a coin's value is its mintage. The 1980p dime had a mintage of over 735 million, making it a common coin. The Denver Mint produced approximately 518 million dimes that year. The San Francisco Mint, on the other hand, struck nearly 3.5 million proof dimes, which were not intended for circulation but were included in special proof sets. Collectors often look for high-grade specimens when seeking valuable 1980 dimes. Coins that have been well preserved and exhibit full details with minimal marks or scratches are more likely to be assigned a high Mint State MS grade by grading companies such as PCGS or NGC. A Roosevelt dime graded MS-67 or higher can fetch a significant premium. Proof coins are graded on a slightly different scale, with PR69 and PR70 being the highest grades. A PR70 coin is considered perfect, with no visible flaws under magnification. A deep cameo DCAM designation is given to proof dimes that exhibit a strong contrast between the frosted design elements and the mirrored background, making them especially desirable. Error coins from 1980 can also command higher values. Some known errors include off-center strikes, where part of the design is missing due to misalignment during minting. Another valuable error is the missing clad layer, which results in a dime that appears copper-colored on one side. Double die errors, where the design elements appear doubled, are also sought after by collectors. Despite its commonality, the 1980 Roosevelt dime remains a popular coin among collectors, especially those who specialize in modern U.S. coinage. Many people enjoy assembling complete sets of Roosevelt dimes, and the 1980 edition is a necessary piece in any full collection. One of the appeals of collecting Roosevelt dimes is their affordability. Because most dates, including 1980, are not considered rare, beginning collectors can easily acquire them at low cost. Even high-grade uncirculated examples are relatively inexpensive compared to older or rarer U.S. coins. The 1980 Roosevelt dime represents an era when the U.S. Mint was refining its processes and standardizing coin production. This was a time of technological advancement, and the minting process was becoming more efficient, leading to fewer errors and better quality strikes overall. The introduction of the P Mint mark on the Philadelphia dime in 1980 also set a precedent for other denominations. In subsequent years, more Philadelphia minted coins began featuring the P Mint mark, further solidifying the identity of coins produced at each mint. Collectors who seek 1980 Roosevelt dimes should be aware of how to properly store and handle their coins. To maintain their value, coins should be kept in protective holders, such as coin flips, albums, or slabs from professional grading services. Handling coins by the edges can help prevent fingerprints and oils from damaging the surface. For those interested in coin roll hunting, searching through bank rolls of dimes can occasionally yield high-grade 1980 specimens. While most found in circulation will be worn, there is always the chance of discovering an uncirculated example or even an error coin. Because the 1980 Roosevelt dime is not made of silver, it does not have intrinsic metal value beyond its face value. However, during times of economic uncertainty, Even common coins can become more valuable due to increased interest in tangible assets. Some collectors specialize in Roosevelt dimes from specific years or focus on assembling complete date and mint mark sets. The 1980 dime, with its historical significance due to the new mint mark, is often an essential part of such collections. Over time, the Roosevelt dime has remained one of the most widely used and recognized coins in the United States. While many older coin designs have been replaced or modified, the Roosevelt portrait has remained unchanged since its introduction in 1946. The long-term value of the 1980 Roosevelt dime depends on factors such as collector demand, condition, and any unique characteristics such as errors. While most examples will always be worth face value, those in exceptional condition or with rare attributes can be worth significantly more. Understanding the grading system is crucial for those who want to buy or sell Roosevelt dimes. Professional grading services use strict criteria to evaluate factors such as strike quality, luster, and surface preservation, ensuring that collectors and investors get an accurate assessment of a coin's condition. In addition to traditional numismatic collecting, some people accumulate large quantities of Roosevelt dimes as part of a strategy to hold small, easily exchangeable currency. Although modern dimes lack silver content, they remain an integral part of everyday transactions. The legacy of the Roosevelt dime extends beyond its monetary value. It serves as a tribute to a president who played a major role in American history, particularly in the fight against polio. The coin's continued production is a reminder of Roosevelt's impact and the importance of his contributions. For those looking to sell a 1980 Roosevelt dime, online marketplaces such as eBay, coin dealer websites, and coin shows offer opportunities to connect with buyers. Properly grading and photographing the coin can help attract higher offers. While silver dimes from earlier decades often command higher prices, certain 1980 Roosevelt dimes in top condition can still be valuable. Collectors looking to complete a full Roosevelt dime set should be sure to include this key year. As numismatic trends evolve, modern coins such as the 1980 Roosevelt dime continue to attract interest, whether for historical appreciation, investment, or hobbyist enjoyment. This coin holds a special place in U.S. currency history. Would you like help identifying the potential value of your specific dime? Quarter series, a long-running and iconic coin in American numismatic history. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. It was initially intended to be a one-year commemorative coin, but due to its popularity, it became a permanent part of U.S. coinage. The 1989 quarter follows the standard design of the Washington quarter, featuring a portrait of George Washington on the obverse and an eagle with outstretched wings on the reverse. The designer of the Washington quarter was John Flanagan, an American sculptor and medalist. His design was chosen from a competition held in 1931 to create a coin that would honor George Washington. Flanagan's design was based on a bust of Washington created by French sculptor Jean-Antoine Houdon in 1785. The obverse of the coin features a left-facing portrait of Washington, with the inscriptions "Liberty" above his head and "In God We Trust" to the left. The year 1989 is inscribed below the portrait. The reverse of the coin features a heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching a bundle of arrows, with an olive branch below. Above the eagle are the inscriptions, "United States of America" and "E Pluribus Unum," and at the bottom is the denomination $quarter. The 1989 Washington quarter was minted at 3 different locations: Philadelphia P, Denver D, and San Francisco S. The Philadelphia and Denver quarters were struck for circulation, while the San Francisco Mint produced proof coins for collectors. The mint mark, if present, is located on the obverse side, just to the right of Washington's ponytail. The weight of the 1989 quarter is 5.67 grams, 0.0 ounces, and it has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters, 0.955 inches. The coin has a reeded edge, which consists of small grooves running around the circumference of the coin. This feature was originally introduced on coins to prevent people from shaving small amounts of metal off the edges, a practice known as clipping. The composition of the 1989 quarter is 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. This composition was adopted in 1965 when the U.S. Mint transitioned from using silver in quarters to a copper-nickel clad composition. Before 1965, Quarters contained 90% silver, but rising silver prices led to a change in materials to reduce production costs. The value of a 1989 Washington quarter depends on its condition, mint mark, and whether it is a circulation or proof coin. Circulated quarters from 1989 generally hold face value, meaning they are worth 25 cents. However, uncirculated quarters, especially those with high grades, can be worth more. For example, a 1989 quarter graded MS65, mint state 65, by a professional grading service can be worth a few dollars. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, especially those with deep cameo contrast, can be worth more depending on their condition. Coins with errors, such as off-center strikes or double dies, may also carry a premium among collectors. The mintage figures for the 1989 quarters were substantial. The Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 512,868,000 quarters, while the Denver Mint struck around 896,535,597 quarters. The San Francisco Mint produced about 3,220,194 proof quarters. These high mintage numbers mean that 1989 quarters are relatively common in circulation, and only high-grade or error coins are of particular interest to collectors. Collectors and numismatists evaluate the condition of coins using the Sheldon grading scale, which ranges from 1 per to 70 perfect mint state. Coins with grades above MS60 are considered uncirculated, meaning they show no wear from circulation. Coins graded MS65 or higher are particularly desirable because they have strong luster, sharp details, and minimal imperfections. Proof coins, graded as PR proof or PF proof, are specially struck using polished dies and blankets to create a mirror-like finish. One of the key factors influencing the value of a 1989 quarter is its overall appearance and the presence of any mint errors. Some known errors for Washington quarters include double die obverse or reverse, off-center strikes, clipped blankets, and struck-through errors. These errors can make a coin significantly more valuable, depending on their rarity and severity. In terms of historical context, the 1989 Washington quarter was struck during a period when the U.S. economy was experiencing growth and technological advancements. The late 1980s saw major developments in global trade, finance, and political events that shaped the modern world. While the design of the Washington quarter remained unchanged in 1989, later years would see significant changes to U.S. coinage, including the introduction of the 50 State Quarters program in 1999, which replaced the eagle reverse with state-themed designs. Many collectors seek to assemble full sets of Washington quarters, which includes collecting coins from all years and mint marks. Some focus specifically on high-grade examples, while others collect based on errors or varieties. The 1989 quarter is a necessary piece in any complete Washington quarter collection, though its commonality means it is easily accessible for those interested in purchasing a high-quality 1989 Washington quarter. It is recommended to buy coins that have been graded and certified by reputable third-party grading companies such as the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or the Numismatic Guarantee Company (NGC). These companies authenticate and assign a grade to coins, providing buyers with confidence in their purchase. While the 1989 quarter does not contain silver and is not considered a rare coin, it remains a part of American coinage history and is a staple in collections. Focused on modern U.S. currency, its design, featuring George Washington, has remained a symbol of American heritage, and the quarter continues to be one of the most widely used denominations in everyday transactions. Overall, the 1989 United States quarter dollar is a standard Washington quarter with historical significance, designed by John Flanagan and produced in large quantities by the U.S. Mint. While common in circulation, high-grade specimens and error coins hold numismatic value. Collectors and enthusiasts appreciate it as a part of the long-running Washington quarter series, which has been a fixture of American coinage for nearly a century. The Deutschmark coin from 1984 was part of the Federal Republic of Germany's currency system before the adoption of the euro in 2002. This coin was minted from 1957 to 2001 and featured various designs over the years. The 1984 edition was made of copper nickel and had a diameter of 26.75 millimeters, weighing 7 grams. The edge of the coin was inscribed with the phrase Einigkeit und Recht und Freiheit, which translates to unity and justice and freedom. The opening words of the German national anthem The obverse side of the coin featured the portrait of Franz Joseph Strauss, a prominent German politician. His likeness was introduced in 1970 to replace the earlier portrait of Konrad Adenauer, Germany's first post-war chancellor. This change was significant as it reflected Germany's evolving political landscape. The reverse side of the coin displayed the German federal eagle, a traditional symbol of German sovereignty and power, along with the denomination to Deutschmark. The to Deutschmark coin was widely circulated and played an important role in Germany's economy. It was a common denomination used in everyday transactions, including transportation, retail, and services. The coin's composition of copper-nickel made it durable and resistant to corrosion, ensuring a long circulation life. The 1984 edition of the to Deutschmark coin was minted in large quantities, making it relatively common. However, certain factors can influence its value today, including mint marks, condition, and collector demand. Germany had several mints that produced coins, each identifiable by a mint mark: A Berlin, D Munich, F Stuttgart, G Karlsruhe, and J Hamburg. Coins from less common mints, or those in uncirculated or proof condition, can command higher prices among collectors. As of today, the value of a 1984 to Deutschmark coin varies depending on its condition. A circulated coin typically holds only nominal value, usually between 1 to 5 euros. However, uncirculated or proof versions can fetch higher prices, sometimes reaching 20 to 50 euros or more. If they are in pristine condition, collectors often seek coins with minimal wear, strong luster, and original mint packaging. The historical significance of the to Deutschmark coin extends beyond its monetary value. It represents an era of West Germany's economic recovery and stability during the Cold War. The Deutschmark, including the 2-mark denomination, was a symbol of economic strength and reliability, contributing to Germany's reputation as a financial powerhouse. The currency was also widely respected internationally, with some countries informally accepting Deutschmarks due to their stability compared to local currencies. In 2002, Germany transitioned to the euro, and Deutschmark coins and banknotes were phased out. However, the Bundesbank still allows the exchange of old Deutschmarks for euros at a fixed rate of 1 euro equals 1.95583 dem. Despite no longer being in circulation, the to Deutschmark coin remains a popular collectible item among numismatists and history enthusiasts. Collectors and investors often consider various factors when evaluating a coin's worth, such as mintage numbers, demand in the collector's market, and historical significance. Coins from special commemorative sets, or those with minting errors, can be particularly valuable. Errors such as misstrikes, off-center designs, or double dies can make a coin rare and significantly increase its market value. The to Deutschmark coin's design changes over the years reflect Germany's shifting political landscape. From Konrad Adenauer to Franz Joseph Strauss, the faces on the obverse side of the coin symbolized the country's leadership and progress. The German eagle, a consistent element on the reverse, maintained continuity in design and national identity. In recent years, the interest in collecting German coins has grown, driven by nostalgia and historical appreciation. Many former German citizens and collectors worldwide seek Deutschmark coins as souvenirs of an era before the euro. This demand helps maintain the value of well-preserved coins. When purchasing or selling a to Deutschmark coin from 1984, it is advisable to consult reputable coin dealers, auction houses, or numismatic catalogs. Online marketplaces such as eBay and specialized coin collecting forums also provide platforms for buying and selling these coins. Prices can fluctuate based on market trends and collector interest. Storing coins properly is essential to preserving their condition and value. Coins should be kept in a dry, cool environment, preferably in protective holders or coin albums to prevent oxidation and damage. Handling coins with clean, dry hands or wearing gloves can prevent fingerprints and corrosion. The to Deutschmark coin is an important artifact of German history, representing a period of economic strength and stability. Whether as a collector's item, a nostalgic keepsake, or a piece of investment, it holds both monetary and historical value. In conclusion, the 19842 Deutschmark coin represents an important period in German history, symbolizing economic strength, political leadership, and national unity. Though it is no longer in circulation, it remains a sought-after piece for collectors, historians, and those nostalgic for the pre-Euro era. Whether for investment, historical interest, or as a keepsake, This coin holds both monetary and sentimental value in the Republic of Germany's currency system before the adoption of the euro in 2002. This coin was minted from 1957 to 2001 and featured various designs over the years. The 1984 edition was made of copper nickel and had a diameter of 26.75 millimeters, weighing 7 grams. The edge of the coin was inscribed with the phrase Einigkeit und Recht und Freiheit, which translates to unity and justice and freedom, the opening words of the German national anthem. The obverse side of the coin featured the portrait of Franz Joseph Strauss, a prominent German politician. His likeness was introduced in 1970 to replace the earlier portrait of Konrad Adenauer, Germany's first post-war chancellor. This change was significant as it reflected Germany's evolving political landscape. The reverse side of the coin displayed the German federal eagle, a traditional symbol of German sovereignty and power, along with the denomination to Deutschmark. The to Deutschmark coin was widely circulated and played an important role in Germany's economy. It was a common denomination used in everyday transactions, including transportation, retail, and services. The coin's composition of copper nickel made it durable and resistant to corrosion, ensuring a long circulation life. The 1984 edition of the to Deutschmark coin was minted in large quantities, making it relatively common. However, certain factors can influence its value today, including mint marks, condition, and collector demand. Germany had several mints that produced coins, each identifiable by a mint mark: A Berlin, D Munich, F Stuttgart, G Karlsruhe, and J Hamburg. Coins from less common mints, or those in uncirculated or proof condition, can command higher prices among collectors. As of today, the value of a 1984 to Deutschmark coin varies depending on its condition. A circulated coin typically holds only nominal value, usually between 1 to 5 euros. However, uncirculated or proof versions can fetch higher prices, sometimes reaching 20 to 50 euros or more. If they are in pristine condition, collectors often seek coins with minimal wear, strong luster, and original mint packaging. The historical significance of the to Deutschmark coin extends beyond its monetary value. It represents an era of West Germany's economic recovery and stability during the Cold War. The Deutschmark, including the 2-mark denomination, was a symbol of economic strength and reliability, contributing to Germany's reputation as a financial powerhouse. The currency was also widely respected internationally, with some countries informally accepting Deutschmarks due to their stability compared to local currencies. In 2002, Germany transitioned to the euro, and Deutschmark coins and banknotes were phased out. However, the Bundesbank still allows the exchange of old Deutschmarks for euros at a fixed rate of 1 euro equals 1.95583 dem. Despite no longer being in circulation, the to Deutschmark coin remains a popular collectible item among numismatists and history enthusiasts. Collectors and investors often consider various factors when evaluating a coin's worth, such as mintage numbers, demand in the collector's market, and historical significance. Coins from special commemorative sets, or those with minting errors, can be particularly valuable. Errors such as misstrikes, off-center designs, or double dies can make a coin rare and significantly increase its market value. The to Deutschmark coin's design changes over the years reflect Germany's shifting political landscape. From Konrad Adenauer to Franz Joseph Strauss, the faces on the obverse side of the coin symbolized the country's leadership and progress. The German eagle, a consistent element on the reverse, maintained continuity in design and national identity. In recent years, the interest in collecting German coins has grown, driven by nostalgia and historical appreciation. Many former German citizens and collectors worldwide seek Deutschmark coins as souvenirs of an era before the euro. This demand helps maintain the value of well-preserved coins. When purchasing or selling a to Deutschmark coin from 1984, it is advisable to consult reputable coin dealers, auction houses, or numismatic catalogs. Online marketplaces such as eBay and specialized coin collecting forums also provide platforms for buying and selling these coins. Prices can fluctuate based on market trends and collector interest. Storing coins properly is essential to preserving their condition and value. Coins should be kept in a dry, cool environment, preferably in protective holders or coin albums to prevent oxidation and damage. Handling coins with clean, dry hands or wearing gloves can prevent fingerprints and corrosion. The to Deutschmark coin is an important artifact of German history, representing a period of economic strength and stability. Whether as a collector's item, a nostalgic keepsake, or a piece of investment, it holds both monetary and historical value. In conclusion, the 19842 Deutschmark coin represents an important period in German history, symbolizing economic strength, political leadership, and national unity. Though it is no longer in circulation, it remains a sought-after piece for collectors, historians, and those nostalgic for the pre-Euro era. Whether for investment, historical interest, or as a keepsake, this coin holds both monetary and sentimental value in the world of numismatics. If you liked our video, please give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.